What's the new tribute store gimmick? Will I like the new food at the new restaurant? And what's the pro tip of the day?
This and more on your update video.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick and Nikki here.
Hello.
And like Nikki said, yes, this is your weekly update video. Let's go see what's new inside the park.
Yes.
That park being Universal Studios, Florida. And for this video, you may want to warm up a cup of hot chocolate. It is cold here in Orlando today.
Freezing.
48 degrees.
Woohoo.
Hence the hoodie.
Still no pants though.
wait, I'm wearing shorts. Come on, that
Okay.
didn't sound right. And here at the Universal Studios store, they've changed the window treatments away from the Christmas ones. But look at this, a very nice Back to the Future window treatment. And this one is a Cat in a Hat and Thing 1, Thing 2 window treatment. This one is just kind of a, well, judging by the mannequins inside, just like a generic Universal. Got a kid holding a little baby Kong doll though, that's pretty cute. This one here, another generic Universal Studios Florida window treatment, but this one, a little more pep, a little more pizzazz. A Minions window treatment. Also by the Universal Studios store, also known as the Lindbergh Building. I showed these construction walls last week, but I have a lot of new ones to show you this week. It's a holiday weekend. As a result, elevated crowd levels, even with the cold weather. We've made it to the Five and Dime on Hollywood Boulevard, and now I can explain that Mardi Gras tribute store gimmick they're having this year. So this year, as a prop for the Mardi Gras tribute store, you can get your photo or a picture like on the label of a bottle.
Right, so it's prop bottles from like years past.
Yes.
Which I think is really cool. And then they send it to you. It's $79 per person. Well, actually per bottle.
Per label.
Yes.
So
per
you
label.
can submit a picture with like multiple faces on it.
Yeah, just like, yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of oval shaped like you see in the picture. And then you can do animals.
Animals too?
Yes.
Okay.
So I might do Winnie this time.
And you said $79?
Yeah, which I think is a lot more reasonable.
And the shipping is included with that. So when they're done with the prop shop and they shut it down, they will ship you the bottle.
Yes, so you can be like, you know, from a different state and send in the picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like for the Christmas store, you had to take a picture in park, but no, you just submit a picture, and I think, are we both going to do it? We want separate bottles, or do we want to be on one bottle?
I guess I could be on one, and then I want one for Winnie. Like legit, I
Our
do.
dog, okay.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Yes.
And for Mardi Gras, the tribute store should be like right here. Over here at Studios, Mel's Drive-In is one of the restaurants that will open before 11. It opens at 10:30 a.m.
But they don't serve breakfast.
Nope, it's still lunch food though. If you saw the live stream I do on Wednesdays, then you already know that Cafe La Bamba is now open for guests to have lunch in the afternoons only. In the mornings, it is still used as the VIP meeting place, but in the afternoons, you can have lunch, and I think this is where we will eat today. Over here at Central Park Crepes, I would like to mention they have removed the special holiday crepe from the menu. The savory crepes are now the pork carnitas and the smoked brisket, both $12. And also, they only have two sweet crepes now, the vegan berry for $12 and the strawberry hazelnut for $10. On the other side of Cafe La Bamba, this used to be all yellow, this little facade here. It looks like they've got it just like primed to white. Getting ready, I bet, for a Mardi Gras food stand. And look, we have the little lighting rigging and colorful light bulbs up there. This is going to be a pretty little section for Mardi Gras. And to my eyes, at least, it looks like they brought in a lot more tables and chairs to accommodate everyone, right, Nikki?
I told you that.
That was your observation, not mine?
I noticed that, yes, and I said it to you.
Today is January 15th, 2023, the last day ever that the Woody Woodpeckers Kids Zone will be open. Let's go inside and experience it for one last time. So staying will be the animal actors on location, the SpongeBob SquarePants, and E.T. But going away is everything from Fievel's Playland and back. First stop, Shrek'S Swamp Meet to talk to Shrek and Donkey. All right, we're next. Our last chance to see Shrek and Donkey.
Doing very well. Wait, you look familiar. We met before?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought. Wait, what's your name again?
Rick.
Rick?
Are you getting evicted again?
Well, no, I mean, I'm going on vacation. Shrek and Fiona, they'll literally be here tomorrow.
Right.
No, but I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna take Dragon and the kids. We're gonna fly across the world. We're gonna do that whole like Clark Griswold thing.
When you get back, where are you gonna live and work?
That's a great question. I mean, I don't ever actually need to work. I don't know if you know how much money the movies make, but I get royalty checks the size of most people's paycheck.
I know where you're gonna live and work at.
Oh, you do?
The Waffle House.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna work at a Waffle House? Oh my goodness.
Now here's the big question with Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster as we look at it on its last day of operation. Are they gonna tear it down or just retheme it? That's the question. I guess that all depends on the budget. A bigger budget means they tear it down and build something new. A smaller budget means they just put some new stickers on it.
Well, I did ride it last night, and it's not a rough ride. So, I mean, the coaster itself is in decent shape from a riding perspective anyway.
So what will they do? I guess it could go either way.
Yeah.
And now into the section of the Kid Zone that was our kids' favorite, Curious George Goes to Town. And unfortunately, seeing how it is a cold day, no water effects are working today. The Kid Zone Curious George section has splashed its last kid. But let's go into the ball factory. It's working. What do you say, Nikki? You want to fire some balls at my head one last time?
Yes, I sure do.
Then let's do it. Had a good time with that?
I'm gonna miss it. Honestly, I liked going back there shooting balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this was, like I said, growing up, our kids really did like to play here.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, such bittersweet memories of it leaving. I mean, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do next, but I'm a little sad.
Let's go ahead and plug your video though, your pop-up video.
Yes.
Nikki did a tribute video, pop-up style, to the Kid Zone. I'll leave a link to it, go check it out. And go watch it anytime you miss it.
Exactly.
I do have something new to show you in Springfield, or actually, Krusty Land. But it's not that exciting. It's construction walls around the Simpsons Ride. The ride is still operational, but they do have construction walls around it. And assuming they're just kind of fixing the flooring and the concrete and such. Let's take a moment, give some props to the imagery on the construction walls. I would note the walls are not affecting the Midway games. They are all still open. And speaking of the Midway games, still plenty of Christmas plushes as prizes. And lastly, I would note that the wait time for The Simpsons is currently 50 minutes. The construction walls by MIB and the Coke refreshment stand are still here. And let's take a moment and check on the Wizarding World. Diagon Alley right through those brick walls. Is that okay with you?
Go Gryffindor!
So there is the hopping pot. They serve all three types of butterbeer, but I bet the most popular today is hot. And can we pan over here? I will show you. That is the end of the line for the hopping pot. A lot of demand for hot butterbeer today. Also a high demand for the Escape from Gringott'S Ride, as the wait time is 130 minutes. And that's all I have to say about the Wizarding World today. And seeing how it is a cold day, they brought out the cold weather gear to the front of the shops. Here we have a Universal Studios beanie hat. I guess what these are, little caps, $25. I haven't seen this design before on a beanie, on a cap. And then also we have the ear warmers. These are $20. And some little, some gloves. Universal branded for $16. And I don't know if I've shown this hoodie before. Jurassic Park. It is, I think, $62. So over here at Chez Alcatraz, they have expanded these construction walls. They're working on the water system, and for like one day they had a temporary bar set up here, but they have since figured out how to have the regular bar open without working water. So you just walk up, get your shark attack from Murph and the gang at the regular bar now. And if you visit Chez Alcatraz, bring a little Jaws or shark memento. They'll stick it on the wall. Don't forget, Murph and I went shark diving once. We have a video of that.
One day that was, I tell you. Chop. We needed a bigger boat.
Go check out that video of us shark diving. Yeah, I really should plug that shark diving video a little more and have Nikki come with us once.
Honestly, I would love it. I'll just take Dramamine.
It was like my favorite road trip of last year.
I'm a little scared, to tell you the truth. I'm a little scared of it, but I think that, you know, the way you described it seems so peaceful and beautiful and being like one with nature that I'd give it a try now.
It's an amazing experience. Check out the video for yourself and leave a comment. Would you go shark diving? Last night we did a live stream, and you never know what's going to happen on a live stream. The funniest thing happened. Just tons and tons of people just running to get in the queue for Fast and Furious. That's what we saw last night live.
It was so funny. I mean, we couldn't stop laughing. It was just like like everybody in the park was like, oh my gosh, it's open, and they just started running into it.
Yeah, one group after another running to get in Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
We don't know why, like maybe it had been closed and then it reopened.
Exactly.
So,
but it started with like a 10-minute like wait time, and then by the time we walked away it was like 25 minutes, and we're predicting it got up to like 45 because people from across the park were still running over to Fast and Furious.
It was the funniest sight. I've never seen people just in such a rush.
And so excited. So excited about it.
To get to F&F. So tune into the live streams. You never know what's going to happen.
That's true. You never know what you're going to get.
It's after 12 o'clock noon, so I'm guessing Cafe La Bamba should be open for lunch. Let's go check it out. On the way there, I would like to report the wait time for Transformers, 95 minutes. Here is the Cafe La Bamba menu. You can get burritos, tacos, and bowls. The meats, you can get a grilled chicken, a carne asada, mojo pork, which is what I think I'm going to go with today. You can get a roasted mushrooms, Baja shrimp, or the vegan, which is plant-based sausage. So let's have Nikki take a look at this. We'll step inside and see what we're going to get. I do know I'll walk away with the dessert. We'll show you that as well. Nikki's already walking in. Gotta catch up with her. So I ordered the deluxe burrito. My protein is going to be the carne asada. It's a flour tortilla, cilantro rice, black beans, cheese, pico de gallo, which I opted out of, with guacamole. I also opted out of the guacamole, and with sour cream and roasted corn salsa, $15.99. Nikki got the deluxe burrito bowl, also $15.99. This is served in a bowl, no tortilla. She had cilantro rice, black beans. Her choice of protein was the mojo pork, cheese, pico de gallo with guacamole, sour cream, but she opted out of the roasted corn salsa. For dessert, I ordered the tres leches cake for $6. And now we're all done with lunch, so it's time for
Nick's and Rick's quick food review.
Right on of Cafe La Bamba. Now it's been open for 4 days, maybe 5 days. So operationally, not running that smoothly, you know, just yet.
Yeah, it's a few little kinks.
We'll cut them some slack. It's, you know, new operational procedures there at Cafe La Bamba. Where do we start?
Start with what you liked the most first.
Okay.
We'll start with positives.
All right, let's start with the positives.
Yes.
I love the tres leches cake. The second time I've had it. So I was actually here on Wednesday on day one, and I had that cake. So I will review today what I had today, and then also what I had on Wednesday. Okay. But both times I really, really enjoyed the tres leches cake. My favorite thing here so far. Okay. Now,
I tried the icing. The icing was yummy, and I had a strawberry off of it.
Now my lunch today, I went with a burrito, and it was the carne asada. Now they messed up my substitutions. I said no pico. I got no pico. I said no guacamole, but they put guacamole on it, which is okay. I mean, it was fine. Right. I think and it didn't seem like I got a lot of like carne asada in the burrito.
Right.
But it did taste well.
Okay.
But it wasn't that warm.
Yeah.
You know, the food inside wasn't that warm.
Right.
But the flavors were there. It tasted well. The carne asada was good.
Okay.
And even with the guacamole, you know, maybe they're going to make me a fan of guacamole because it was pretty good.
You got my guacamole. I wanted the guacamole and he got it.
So that carne asada burrito, pretty good. If it had been warmer, I'd give it a higher recommendation.
Okay, how was the tortilla? Was it thin?
The tortilla was fine.
It was
that
fine?
was no complaints about the tortilla.
Okay. It looked a little thin to me.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Now, when I was here on Wednesday, I didn't get a burrito. I got it as a bowl. I got the Baja shrimp in a bowl. I did not care for the Baja shrimp.
Right, you said it was a little chewy or rubbery?
Yeah, the texture didn't seem quite right. You guys know when you have food, like you microwave something, and then it's kind of rubbery? That was kind of how the shrimp were. So, I do not recommend, at least in the bowl form, the Baja shrimp.
Okay.
And maybe it's better within a taco or burrito, I don't know.
Okay.
So there, that's what I had to say. Now, you had the mojo pork in a bowl.
Yes, so very reminiscent of what you get at Thunder Falls. The flavor was, you know, very similar.
Okay.
It was a smaller portion size though. It seemed like it was half the size of what you get at Thunder Falls. So that was a little disappointing. And again, to build off of yours, mine was a little on the cold side.
Wasn't
too.
warm.
It really wasn't.
Well, when
which was fine. You know, but
when I recorded your dish, I did notice myself that the portion size of the pork looked a little small.
It did, yeah, it was at least half the size.
So it seems like, I mean, the place was busy. It was full, so, you know, maybe that led to some of the operational issues they were having, the food coming out a little,
slowly.
not warm, a little slow and not warm enough.
Right.
So.
Give it some time, maybe, you know,
Hey.
a month from now, they'll have it, like, full steam ahead.
Just go get some cake. The cake was dang good. So before we left off and went to lunch, we were about to head into New York City, so let's pick things up here. Well, look at the Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster. They are using all of the outside switchbacks. You know why? The wait time, 120 minutes. I think it had been down for a while. When we did the live stream Saturday night,
right,
it wasn't operating, and then I don't think it was running this morning.
Yes.
So, you know, it still is under technical rehearsal, so technically they get a pass.
But woo-wee, 120. Shoo.
Also here on the streets of New York City, the Philly cheesesteak food truck has been shut down. Don't worry, I'm sure some cool Mardi Gras food trucks coming soon. Mardi Gras will be here very, very soon. Starts on February 4th.
Yeah, so like 2 weeks or so?
2.5, something like that.
They got a lot of work to do.
I got some stuff to do.
They can put it up fast.
So there are 2 sets of construction walls here in New York City where food and beverage kiosks used to be. I wonder, are they ever going to return, or what's going to happen with those? I have not shown you the construction of the Minions Cafe in a little bit. I'll show you now. It looks like, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. A steel frame structure there. So usually people are hanging out at Music Plaza looking for shade. Today, since it's a cool day, everyone's just laying in the sun, warming up.
They're all so cute. They're like little iguanas.
They are still working on the facade of Minion Blast, coming the summer of 2023, just a few months from now. Still even got some work to do up there on the studio wall. Over here by Betty Boop and the original Minions attraction, Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. Some concrete work. I think they actually removed something. I think this used to be like a little half wall that a long time ago held like the Blue Man Group. Yeah. So I think they've finally taken that half wall away. And up on top of the Today Cafe, we can see they're doing some type of work up there. I don't know if it's with those speakers or the cooling heating system, but something's happening up there. Some type of repair work or something. We will show you the tip of the day in just 1 second. And then Nikki needs to do some shopping. We'll show you some merch. And there's a City Walk update to share with you too. The pro tip of the day. Before you enter the park, have your kids stand by this height board, take a picture of it, and that way you know every ride they can ride or not ride as you're walking through the park. Just refer to that picture. Inside the City Walk Universal Studio store, they have, for $40, some new Universal tie-dye sweatpants. For $35, this lady's top in the same styling as the sweatpants we saw. $57 for this hoodie made from sustainable material. It says good vibes, good times, Universal. A Universal camo tote bag for $38? I think $38. Here is a Love is Universal fanny pack. That's what we call it in America, for $32. In the UK, this is a bum bag for $32. Here is a tank top, Universal Studios tank top for, I should have looked at the price before I picked it up. My apologies. The price of the tank top is $33. So they have these combo packs. Here's a gray and black one. Here's like a gray and pink one. But this is an adult fleece and t-shirt combo. $60. US 12 tank top. It is $33. Here is a child's hoodie. Universal Studios 1912. $43. Over here at this merchandising kiosk by Big Fire, we have some Loungefly backpacks to show you. Look at this one. Look at this one here, $82. Looks pretty good. It's like anime, could be the thing for you. And then this one, let me grab this one off the shelf and show you. This is like a legit full-size backpack, and it's just like $85, just $3 more than the smaller one. Some more My Hero Academia gear. Loungefly wallet to go with the backpack I showed you earlier. And is this the same thing? No, this is different over here. Actually, this one goes with the backpack I showed you earlier, the first one. And what's the pricing of these, Nikki? $55 for this. This is $55. And that one is what?
Same thing, $55.
$55.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for $27, this reversible bucket hat. Here's the other side. I think I prefer the first side. And look, the little overhang as you enter City Walk, they've now painted it blue. So that's all the updates I have for you today. If you're wondering what to watch next, there's a video right above Nikki's head.
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Click it.